for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at Memphis, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And of course, the Los Angeles Clippers, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Right now for the Grizzlies, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards.
Here we go.
Then it's MP. Then there's Ja Morant. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Wells, the pass to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. MP, a screen on Zubac. Wells misses. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis' head coach. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Leonard against Jackson. From the left block. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Sexton after the basket by Memphis on the other end. From outside the arc, the Grizzlies pull it in. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And here are the Clippers now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires the 3. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. The Clippers lead by 4.
Stay there.
And here's Leonard. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Zubac. Here's Hood Schifino.
Right here. You just swing it. Hey, yo. The block.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Morant. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Down low, here's MP. And Fox powers it home.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Hood Schifino. Back to Leonard. Here's Walsh. Zubac with a screen on Jackson. Now here's Zubac. He's covered by Fox. A nice shot by Zubac.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He was would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Leonard, good. Grizzlies trail by 6. Left side, Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Leonard pulls down the board.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Zubats finds Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Jackson. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Great positioning on the putback.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Clippers lead by 4. Leonard outside. Pass to Walsh. Outside Sexton. Zubats screen. Now here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. For Memphis, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Outside Sexton. Leonard looking around. Clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Fox. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Jackson, high post. Leonard's there. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard.
Yo, watch him.
Leonard throws it down.
So much fun to have Leonard operating in the open floor.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Morant. Pass to Fox. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Now here's Sexton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Wells, averaging around 6 a game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard outside. Zubats screen from the strike. And it comes off the front of the rim. Memphis trailing here. And it's Fox missing.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Check Kawhi.
Pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. From the line. And he hits the jumper. Leonard's got 10 points.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Now here's Jackson. Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Zubats. And there's a 3-second violation. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Sexton, and Christie subbed in for Hood Schifino.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
with a screen on Christie. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now here's Leonard. MP with the block.
Wow, MP with the meeting at the summit, denying all motion.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
The Clippers trail.
Stay there.
Leonard outside. Pass to Christie. Zubac with a screen on Morant. Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He had 39 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here are the Clippers now, trailing by 4. Pass to Christie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Green's checked in for Hauser. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP, a screen on Christie. Shot from the wing, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
MP getting it done for the Grizzlies. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Back after this. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And for Los Angeles, Green out there with Murray. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Christie in at the 1. Pass to Trent. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Christie's shot is off. Memphis leading by 7. Jackson on the wing. Green covering. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Count it. Good. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night.
I love that shot from Trent Jr. I mean, stepping in from the line. That gives defenders something else to think about when defending him.
Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 5. Trent on the wing. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's the pick from deep. Pure from three-point range. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is exactly what Trent Jr. is known for. Long-range sniping.
Morant looking for an opening. Launches it. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying the player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Wells is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard's checked in for Green. Hood Schifino comes in for Murray. And Sexton subbed in for Christie. Here's Wells. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Trent outside. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant with it. Picked up by Sexton. Drains the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clippers trail by 10. To halt the run. That shot missing. Good D by MP. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Wells. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the stripe.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Let's bring back my feet. Shoes on tight.
That free throw misses.
You got it out. You got it out.
Make sure the pitch down there. I got here. I got shooter.
I got bag. You're big.
Here we go. I got my man. I got here.
Make sure you get the man.
He does not get the second one. Grizzlies lead by 10. Pass to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Inside. Here's Jackson. Here's Fox. Goes back up. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Walsh is checked in, and so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. Out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Here's Leonard. And he They can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Great open look there. He has 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Morant. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Memphis leading by 16. To the inside. Jackson, the pass to MP. Kicks it out to Jackson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Walsh. Here's Hood-Schifino. And here's Leonard, defended by Jackson. Jackson against Leonard. Count that bucket. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Wells, the pass to Jackson. Now Fox. Out to the right wing. Screen by MP. Here's Morant. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Hood-Schifino. Now Leonard, defended by Jackson. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Fox outside. Back to Morant. Screen by MP. Fires from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And it's Fox missing. Clippers trail by 20 to the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's Sexton. Still no points. Pass to Walsh. Oh, from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
Memphis leading by 17. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Leonard passes to Sexton. Here's Hood-Schifino. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fox has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Morant finds MP. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fox the pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Leonard. Unable to get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Leonard against Jackson.
Get him out, get him out.
Leonard right side. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel. Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Here's Leonard. No good with the elbow jumper.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Brian.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Clippers making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Ja Morant on top.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Get the perimeter.
Leonard outside. Pass to Sexton.
Foul.
He shoots. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
There's a minute 34 left in the second period. Here's Hood-Schifino. To the inside. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 16 points now.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Screen by MP. On the wing, Fox launches a three. Good, and the setup by Morant. MP's got 32 points in the game.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
14 feet away. Rebounded by Fox. Memphis shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Soft touch off the glass. 34 points for MP.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Zubats, screen. Down low. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Powering through the defense and finishing. Zubats, he's a man with great strength.
Here's Morant. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Memphis, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's MP. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Sexton passes to Zubac. Oh, it's blocked by Fox.
They just got a clear message from MP. Do not test me down low.
Left side Wells. Back to MP. Outside for Morant. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Morant's got 17.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Zubac doesn't look for that mid-range shot a lot, but when he does, he's pretty efficient with it.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Sexton. The rebound by MP. And so it's Memphis with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 38 points for MP.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Jackson. Here's Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Zubac is a legit 7-footer now, and he's got good physicality as well. He presents a lot of problems inside.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Screen by MP. Morant, the pass to Wells.
Come around.
Zubac against MP. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Morant. Fox. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Double team on Leonard. Here's Hood-Schifino, hounded by Morant. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 19 points.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Screen by MP. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Zubac with a screen on Jackson. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Zubac has got 6 in the quarter. Now here's Morant. He's closely guarded. Driving to the basket. Fox for 3. On target from range. MP's got 41.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Here's Zubac. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant finds Fox.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third.
Hey, when Leonard is able to stay healthy and play, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the game. Can take over a game on both ends.
Up top, Morant. 19 points in the game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Sexton passes to Leonard.
Get outside. I'm up. Fix. Yo, watch him. Here we go. Let's do it.
Pass to Zubats. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
They're in the top half when it comes to opposing field goal percentage. They've got a capable defense that they're looking to improve upon.
And this is a team that can really run the floor. Looking at those fast break numbers, they're in the top 10 in the league for finding quick points. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Memphis.
Hey.
Left side, Morant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Zubats. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Zubats, screen. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. Hood-Schifino's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside, Carter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Hood-Schifino, hounded by Morant. Carter against Leonard. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Wells. Outside Morant. MP outside. Lets it fly. Carter can't get it to go.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Hood-Schifino, hounded by Morant. Zubats with a screen on Carter. Leonard for 3. The rebound by MP.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Trent, he's checked in for the Clippers. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. The Grizzlies, second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Here's Hood-Schifino. He's got 5. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Hood-Schifino's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
Come on, this kid.
Well, Memphis shooting has been great this game, 58%. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Murray out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Christie in at the point. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome outside. The three ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Double team on Leonard. Pass to Trent. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Leonard on the wing. This one for three. And it's MP with a rebound. The Grizzlies on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Jackson against Murray. Pass to Jerome. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Leonard passes to Trent. Good D by MP.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Jackson. And a dunk by Jackson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
To the paint. Here's Murray. Oh! MP with a block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
Move around.
And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Jerome. MP, a screen on Christie. Now here's MP. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Green's checked in for Los Angeles. Walsh comes in for Murray. Leonard for three. The rebound by MP.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. Pass to Jerome. Back to MP. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Go over, baby, go over.
Christie against Jerome.
Stay on him.
Leonard outside. Pass to Green. Takes a three. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Memphis now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Jerome passes to Fox. Back to Jerome. Screen by MP. Right wing. Jerome outside. Inside. And Fox powers it home.
Their offense offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Jackson against Leonard. To the paint. Here's Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
MP, a screen on Christie. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hey, expanding his range. A nice shot by Walsh.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
MP up top. Pass to Jerome. Screen by MP. Jerome passes to Abaji. Jackson against Leonard. The three is up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Leonard against Jackson. Pass to Walsh. He shoots a three. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's Memphis. They're on a 19-7 run. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule. Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Jackson, the pass to Abaji. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's MP. Christie with a rebound. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Fox. And got it! Another basket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Jerome against Christie. Now Leonard. Pass to Green. Oh, MP with a block.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Zubats, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Sexton comes in for Trent. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Christie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. A nice shot by Webster.
Boy, that is some mature recognition from MP, spraying it out for the triple. Well done right there. Woo.
Pass to Zubats. And here's Sexton. Here's Hood Schifino. Now here's Zubats. Sexton looking around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
MP shot is off. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Hochefino. Outside Sexton. Leonard outside. Over Carter. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And the Grizzlies shooting 61% for the game. Knocking them down. Pass to Webster. Outside Morant. Here's Fox. Clock at 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Free throw's good for Fox.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might...
Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And Moran over to help. Zubac passes to Sexton. Back to Zubac. Zubac screen. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Memphis making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and Zubac's no good on that one.
Look, you won't see Zubac stretching the floor, but he is a double-double threat any night of the week. He knows how to put his height and physicality to work, especially on the boards.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight.
Hits yet again, wow!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Fox. He's in the lead, sitting at #1 in the West.
Clearly a fan favorite, and they're giving him the highest praise possible. on their ballots.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Brand out there with Curry. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson.
Here we go.
And it's Fox. Then there's John Morant. Well, we know that players will often hit a wall at some point, Coach, in the season. When does that happen for coaches?
Yeah, maybe on opening night, Kevin. No, there's so much work that goes into it in the offseason. Opening night is almost a sigh of relief. But that feeling of relief does go away pretty quickly.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Giannis. Out to Morant. Traps in the tray.
Wow, when Morant is hitting the three, he becomes basically unguardable.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
The shot misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Now Jackson. A pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LaRavia with it. Now guarded by Wells. Back to Curry. LaRavia with the screen. It's Curry with the drive. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Giannis with another miss. A pass to Fox. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Dallas. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
You know, for Memphis, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., Coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Now here's Morant. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Fox a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Here's Curry, following the score by Memphis. Lock at 6. They double-team Curry. Here's Laravia. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The three from Morant. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Doesn't go that time.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Brand outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bucks. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now, here's Curry, following the miss by John Morant. And the shot goes down.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Now, Morant. He's got 5. High, arcing shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And the shot goes in.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Morant. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 7 points.
Wow, it's like Ja has the ball on a string.
Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry.
Whose man is that?
For the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Giannis kicks to Curry. Over in the corner, Brand. Pass to Laravia. And here's Giannis. Looking to end his cold spell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Morant with it. 7 points in the game. Mobo with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Fox with the screen for Morant. The kick out to Fox. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Laravia. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fox, no good. Bucks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Mobo, guarded by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Great open look there. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Bucks. Najee Marshall comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Stephen Curry. Morant plays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture.
Giannis outside.
Pick up your man.
Pass to Mobo. Out to the right wing. Bucks passing it around. Three-pointer on the way. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
So it's the Bucks now, following the miss by MP from past the arc. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Morant outside.
Pick up your man.
Out to the right wing. Fox with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Marshall passes to Joe. Here's Giannis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively. Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 11, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Giannis. And here's MP for 3. It's Morant in the corner, 4 on the shot clock. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Joe passes to Marshall. Now, Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Morant with the steal. Here's MP. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Joe.
Come get it.
To end the drought. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. He's got 8.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And so it's MP making things happen for Memphis. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, and Fox gets it to go.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his point.
Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in. Memphis leading by 14. MP kicks to Wells. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Fox. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
Kick it out, kick it out. Get mine.
With the drive. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
What a drive by Antetokounmpo, forcing the D to compromise with the foul.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Kick it out.
The second chance effort. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Pass to Portis. Here's Mobo, guarded by Morant. Morant comes with the double team. From deep, Giannis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fox has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Great D that time from Portis.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And stolen by MP. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, that's the touch of Giannis. We've seen it improve so much over his career.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 68 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. Really, just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And that's now 20 points for MP.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Giannis outside. He sinks the 11-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's MP, and easy 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Portis. Outside Curry. Over Morant. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Ja Morant. Here's Giannis. He's got 14. They double-team Curry. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Fox passes to Morant. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Nice.
MP's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Here's Mobo. Still scoreless. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly. They clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Good on the shot. Morant's got 22 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Now a look at the stats for MP.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season. Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Morant's off a pick from Fox. Morant kicks to MP. Back to Morant. Fox a screen on Curry. Clock at 4. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here is Brand. Still yet to score. Curry passes to Brand. Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
The Bucks making a switch here. Elbows checked in. Basket counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry against Morant. Brand outside. Pass to Mobo. Now here's Curry. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, smart play from Steph. Wow.
Morant outside. Here's MP. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry passes to Turner. Inside, here's Mobo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis. Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Brand outside.
Hey, yo, front him.
Morant against Curry.
Yo, switch.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Fox with the screen for Morant. Curry with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Outside Turner, the tray, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Abaji. Morant outside. From deep. Abaji can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 21. Laravia passes to Curry. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Morant looking around. Curry with the steal. Here's Laravia. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
And they double up MP. Deflects the pass, and here they come. Here's Mobo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now, here's Fox. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Abaji. They get the rebound. Out to Morant. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock to stop the drought. And here is Fox. The three with the tip. And so it's Memphis with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Grizzlies.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Here's Morant. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's MP. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Now here's Curry. Laravia with the screen.
Hey, who's watching?
6 to shoot. From deep onto the Kumbo. MP grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Lobbed up there for Fox. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Curry with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Laravia. From deep, Giannis.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
Morant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. MP outside. Pass to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brand passes to Curry. Turner with a screen for Curry. Back to Brand. Bucks passing it around. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. Over the last month, getting it done. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooter.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The shot by Curry, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Brand against Morant.
I got ball.
Curry looking around. Out to Brand. They could use a bucket. Grizzlies with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. For Milwaukee, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the 3rd quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Pass to Curry. Now, Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
Dribble moves shouldn't be that easy for a player with Giannis's length. They should make them illegal.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Giannis. 16 points for him. Pass to Curry. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Off target from the baseline. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the score by Memphis. Here's Turner, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, one of the more...
Deciding to change it up. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Joe, guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Back to Joe. Pass to Mobo. Launches a 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Jackson. The 3 from Morant. They grab their own miss. And Fox is right there.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Here's Portis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for the Memphis Grizzlies. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Most of their points are layups, second shots, all right? That's just hustle. That ain't anything but hustle. And then on the offensive end,
He's sounding less than impressed with his team's defense so far.
Yeah, it needs to be better for sure, Kevin. They've got to make the other team work a little harder when they have the ball.
Hey, watch him.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
They set the pick. It's Portis, high post. And here's Antetokounmpo outside.
Grab that, MP.
Now here's Webster. MP throws it down.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. MP right side. Back to Jerome. At the elbow, Fox. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by MP. Here we go, one-on-one. No one near as Jerome lets it go. No good on the 3. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Woo! On the wing.
MP with a screen on Portis. 5 on the clock. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, here's Portis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Well, I like how aggressive Portis is.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Grizzlies, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course, there's Utah, pretty far behind right now.
Right now for the Grizzlies, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here are the starters for Utah. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Collier. Then it's Bailey. And for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's MP. Then there's Ja Morant. What a great season it's been thus far, Doris. We're about halfway through it. What stands out to you?
You know what's remarkably consistent, BA? There's always a surprise for the good and the bad. A team we expected to be in the mix maybe struggles because of an injury or because of bad chemistry, and then there's always an overachiever.
Back to the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And Morant over to help. Filipowski, pass to Kessler. Pass to Filipowski. And here's Bailey for three. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Jackson, pass to Fox. Screen by MP. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. Filipowski sets a screen. 6 to shoot. 15-footer is good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Morant into the lane. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kessler passes to Bailey. Now here's Kessler. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Filipowski sets a screen for 3. Collier, another 3 for Utah.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
MP, the pass to Jackson. Screen by MP for 3. And MP throws it down.
That plays about 2 things. Effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Filipowski, the pass to Kessler. Back to Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by MP.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Outside Wells. Fires the 3. Fox. Rebound, Utah. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Here's Collier, pounded by Morant. Pass to Filipowski. Kessler a screen. Memphis with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Such a wide open look.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Collier. 14 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Filipowski, the pass to Kessler. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Down low. Kessler with a rebound.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Pass to Bailey.
I'm open right here. Hey, front him.
Here's Collier. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fox has got his 6th rebound on the night. From the arc. Keeps it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Kessler.
Swim. Big coming.
Here's Bailey. Now Kessler. He's covered by Fox.
Hey, yo. Right here. Shoot.
Wing shot on the way. The rebound by MP.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Morant's got 7.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Pass to Kessler. Now here's Filipowski. Tight defense on him. Utah moving the ball around. Now Kessler. And here's Bailey for 3. No good. Good D by Wells.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
I got ball. Ball.
Pass to Fox.
Look at the clock.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Boy, what MP might lack in experience, he makes up for with instinct and timing.
Utah has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Collier, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
He's open.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
Free throw's good for Fox.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
And now the first time out called here for Utah.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Grizzlies, 2nd.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
Jazz trail by 11. Out. Pass to Kessler. To get back on track. And it's MP with a rebound. Fox has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Right here. Move up.
And MP
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. To the middle. Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. It's held in by Ja Morant.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Utah calls time here. Here's Markkanen, and you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. For 3, Collier, that shot off. Excellent D there from Morant. With the crossover, yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 9 points for Ja Morant. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Collier. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen.
Come to me, come to me.
And here's Kessler. Clock at 6. Here's Collier. Let's go with a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah, this is what they love about this young guy. MP puts a ton of pressure on your defense, and he's just getting out of the gates, folks.
Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he can't get the first one. A different look here for Utah. Robinson, he's checked in for Kessler. Hart comes in for Bailey. And it's Hardy in for Collier. He hits the second from the line.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Here's Hardy, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Oh, there's the alley! And it's slammed in by Carter.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Morant over to help, outside Hart.
Stay there. Hey, right here. Give me that low.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Markkanen.
If you get Markkanen involved in pick and roll action, so many good things can happen.
Morant with it. A 35-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. There's the drive. And he elevates for the slam. Mitchell Robinson on the wrong end of that one.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Hardy, hounded by Moran. Outside Robinson. Pass to Williams. From 20 feet. No good on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's MP. Then there's Ja Morant. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Hardy. Memphis with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Hardy. Marketing with a screen on Moran. Here's Hardy. Still without a bucket. Back to Marketing. Fires for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now here's Wells. Kept alive. Back to Morant.
Right here.
Shoots over Hardy. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 13.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Hardy, hounded by Morant. Hart with a screen on Morant. Hart passes to Robinson. Oh, what a play! Just palms the block. Robinson with a steal. Hart passes to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
The free throw drops for Williams. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And Williams drops them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Marketing. Pass to Morant. The three, he gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Marketing sets a screen. Williams from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Here's Hardy. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Wells. Back to Filipowski. Filipowski sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Hardy, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Kick it out.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Can't hit from in close. Utah moving the ball around.
Switch.
Markkanen, the pass to Hardy. Buries it from 3. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, Markkanen's vision on display there. Very good awareness.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Screen by MP. Shoots over Hardy. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Hardy, the pass to Filipowski. Now Markkanen. He's got 5. Back to Filipowski. Pass to Hardy. The 3. Rebounded by Fox. MP's outside Morant. Back to MP. Outside Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league, a fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Kessler, he's checked in for Hardy. And Morant drops them both. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks down the long J. Bailey's got 9.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, MP.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP. Jazz trail by 19. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, 'That's the Dirk.' Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you guys.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Memphis leading by 19. And stolen by Markkanen. Fast break, Utah. Hounded by Morant.
Go over that.
Pass to Kessler.
Pick coming.
And here's Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Kessler, a screen on Jackson. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by MP. The Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Filipowski. Defended by Jackson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Kessler passes to Filipowski. Here's Markkanen. And he banks in the layup. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Yo.
Hounded by Morant. to Bailey. Here's Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. There's the triple. Another miss by Markkanen.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Fox with a screen on Markkanen from 11 feet away and doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Jazz trail by 19. Hounded by Moran. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Count that one.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. 9 points in the game. Kessler passes to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Kessler down low. MP's there. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, Kessler right in that restricted area. Good finish.
Screen by MP. Here's Moran. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 26.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kessler with a bucket.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Here's Fox. Into the lane. And it's Fox with the jam.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
Jazz trail by 21. Hounded by Moran. Pass to Bailey. Kessler a screen. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 11 points.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Screen by MP. On the wing, MP. Driving in. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Filipowski. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Kessler against MP. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Markkanen sets a screen. Hounded by Moran. Pass to Bailey. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Fox. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at... And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Utah Jazz.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And moving things along, let's take a look at some contenders for this year's dunk contest.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Grizzlies lead by 15. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Walker Kessler. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Bailey. Then there's Collier. Morant, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 43% on this one.
Right here.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Wells. Pass to Collier. 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Go over it.
Screen by MP.
Ow. Get there,
MP on the drive. The shot's good. MP's got 20 points.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
And Morant over to help. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Now here's Morant. 90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, got a piece of it. Filipowski sets a screen. Here's Collier, hounded by Morant. Utah moving the ball around. Fires it. The rebound by MP.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Collier.
Come get it.
And here's Kessler. He's covered by Fox. Kessler passes to Bailey. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Hey, yo, get on job.
Shut up! Oh, MP throws it down!
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Jazz trail by 14.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. And here's Kessler. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's MP. The shake. And MP throws it down.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now Kessler. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Collier, hounded by Morant. And here's Bailey for 3. Good D by Wells. Grizzlies lead by 14. Pass to Jackson. To the wing, right side. Outside Wells. Jackson surveying the D. Now Morant. From deep. The rebound by Filipowski. Here's Collier.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. Ball.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by Fox.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Back to Kessler. Over Fox. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Hit that.
Outside Wells.
On the wing.
Oh, sent away with authority. Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler.
Hey, who got ball?
Here's Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier.
Don't let him shoot that.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by Fox.
Yeah, MP.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Utah making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Doubled by Jackson. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Kessler. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Now Fox. He's covered by Kessler. To the left wing. Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You have loved the attitude of MP tonight. He's looked for his shot from the opening tip, and he's been so involved.
And Morant over to help. To the left side wing. Pass to Collier.
Get there.
Markkanen right side. Filipowski sets a screen. Collier, no good.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, I see you, MP. Hammer that thing home.
Here's Collier. Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
They get it back. Doesn't go for him. Jazz trail by 18. Hounded by Morant. Back to Kessler. Pass to Filipowski. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Fox.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And it's Morant missing. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Collier. Markkanen outside. Takes the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Grizzlies lead by 18. Outside Morant. MP outside. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Fox has got 17 points here in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Collier. Filipowski sets a screen. It's Markkanen on the wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to Collier. Markkanen right side. From downtown. And it's MP with a rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Morant. Now Fox. Jackson for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. The Jazz shooting 35% in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Utah.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. We down on the law, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot. Threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. We down on the law, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, shot. Threes in your face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a pipsqueak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
Oh, hit that.
Well, Doris, for teams looking to trade away a big money player, it seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Clock at 6. Hardy, the pass to Bailey. Utah with another miss.
He started out strong, 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And for Utah, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey, then it's Williams, and it's Hardy in at the 1. Bailey's shot is off.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message for him. No easy buckets. Oh my goodness, MP stealing the show.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Get it, MP.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Now here's Jackson. Hits a 3-pointer.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Fox.
Stay out here.
Here's Hardy. They grab their own miss. Markkanen against Jackson. They need this. The kick out to Williams. Screen by Robinson for 3. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Jerome, right side. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Bailey. Left block shot on the way. Rebounded by Fox.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Misses from close range. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Kessler, a screen on Jerome. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. MP, the pass to Jerome. Over to the wing. Screen by MP.
D up on MP.
There's Jackson with the 3, and it's blocked by Kessler. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Memphis making a switch here. Abaji's checked in.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
There's the steal. Jerome, right side. Back to MP. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The Jazz shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bailey. Out to the right wing. Here's Kessler, covered by MP. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Looking to get it going. Offensive board. Here's Kessler. Oh! MP with a block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Jerome outside. Screen by MP. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Here's Kessler, and it's MP with a rebound. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jerome outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Abaji. Tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Whose man is that?
Now here's Kessler. He's covered by Fox. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
Now Jerome. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. And MP throws it down.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
On offense, here's Utah.
Yo, watch it.
Filipowski sets a screen. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. He's covered by Jerome. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K
going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's MP. And for the Trailblazers, Bridges out there with Tamani Kamara. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Craig in at the 1. Tim, as you evaluate the standings every morning in the NBA, how do you go about personally evaluating where teams are and where they could go?
Well, if you want to look at it in the micro, I like 5-game splits. The macro for me would be 10-game splits, but it really gives you a feel, Kevin, for how your guys are performing lately.
Is that how teams break seasons down into 5 or 10-game splits as they go through the 82?
It's typically, Kevin, what they like to do because I think it helps players compartmentalize what is in front of them, and it helps you focus much more clearly because it's a shorter sample size.
That's interesting. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Now, here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Morant with it. Craig defends down hard.
Watch out below.
Woo!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with the Trailblazers head coach for a bit. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant? And coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie.
Right here.
Here's Morant after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Left side.
Takes it off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Avdia, the pass to Craig. Shot clock at 6. Bridges for 3. Offensive rebound. To the inside. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Klingon.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Morant, the bounce pass. And MP throws it down.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Pass to Klingon. Now Craig outside Avdia. Now Klingon. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Bridges misses.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
A nice shot by MP.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by MP. Kamara with it. There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Bridges. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Morant.
On the wing. Hey, right here.
Now, here's MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Klingon. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Now, here's Avdia. His last outing, 16 points for him. Cans it from downtown. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to MP. Morant dishes to Wells. Back to Morant. MP sets a screen for Morant. And a miss there on the triple. The Trailblazers with the lead. Here's Kamara. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards. And his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Oh, my goodness. MP finishing off that lob.
And here are the Trailblazers now.
Get going.
Outside, Avdia. Craig against Morant. Craig sets a screen. Kamara misses. And so Fox will bring it up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
And it's Morant missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Fox a screen on Avdia. Pass to Wells. Lets the three fly. Here's MP. Another shot. Out to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball. Morant's got 7 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Bridges against Jackson. Bounce pass from Bridges. Klingon finds Bridges. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last meeting.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Now, here's Craig. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Wells with the steal. Intercepted. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Pass to Kamara. Hits the jumper in space. Kamara's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Jackson. Now Fox. Klingon covering. Out to Morant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Avdia. Unloads from 13.
Keep doing this.
That's good on the jump shot. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Now Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Avdia with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Bridges. Playing the screen for Bridges. To the middle. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Bridges. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Fox, a screen on Craig. Down low. Klingon with the block.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Hey, get board, get board. Yo, grab it.
Out to Bridges. To the inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Floats it up for MP. They swipe it. Craig with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside, Avdia. Jackson against Bridges. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Morant. Bridges misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They need this. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Pick up right, baby. Go over that.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Now here's Morant. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Ball stolen. And now the fast break Grant with the ball. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He added 43 points and managed to snag 20 rebounds. A tremendous night for him. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff as always, Hallie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's Morant, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. That one drops for him. Morant's got 13.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Ayton a screen. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
They set the screen. Pass to Ayton. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. MP out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Morant, and it's Webster in at the 3-set. And the rejection by Ayton.
And
Memphis ends up going with a new group. Outside Jackson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 11. Clingan the screen for Bridges. From outside, off the mark.
well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Wells passes to Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Get up, MP. Climb that ladder. No doubt about it.
Portland with the ball. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Abaji. Still without a basket.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Craig has it in the corner. Back to Avdia. Bridges sets the screen for Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Wells. Fox kicks to Jackson. Back to Fox. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Avdia. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Pass to Wells. Here's the screen. Outside Jackson. Outside Fox. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Bucket is good. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Clingan the screen for Craig. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Jackson. A pass to Fox. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The Trailblazers with the lead. Abdi on the wing. Tackled by Wells. Craig finds Clingan to the left side wing. Lock at 6. Portland moving the ball around. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Klingon knows how to use that size both as a screener and a finisher.
Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. To the middle. He's looking for MP and finds him. Klingon with the block.
I got it. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Craig. Bridges for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
The anticipation is real. Everyone wants to know who's going to be showing out. I know who I'm picking. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Detective O'Neill has some classified intel that would break this event, so I'm going to keep it to myself.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Toumani Camara is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Donovan Klingon. And it's Craig in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Bridges finds Craig. Outside Avdia. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Grizzlies fourth.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
The Grizzlies trail by 4.
Yo, check Morant.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Let's a quarter go. And so the ball's out of bounds. Morant touched it last. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Kamare. Hits it from three-point range. Kamare's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you, Kevin.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Abdi on the wing. Bridges passes to Craig. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges for 3. A shot that time, not on target.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Free ball and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Craig against Morant. Pass to Kamare. Here's Bridges. Craig up top. Guarded by Morant. Out to Bridges. Morant against Craig.
Check the clock. Check the clock.
Outside, Avdia. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Bridges outside. Avdia on the wing. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Down low. Klingon with it. MP's there. A nice shot by Klingon.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. He's feeding the big fella. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Kamare. Here's Craig. Here's the 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Moran finds well. And here is Fox. Craig defending. Morant with a wide open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Bridges outside. Looking to get it going. And they recover it. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 8. Craig against Morant. Craig passes to Avdia. Shoots over Wells. It's hauled in by MP. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Here's Craig, following the basket by MP. Pass to Kamare. Over in the corner, Avdia. Portland needs to get off the shot. No good again that time.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Wells kicks to Morant. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Wells. Here's Klingon. Here's Craig. Scoreless thus far. Bridges a screen on Morant. Here's Craig. Portland no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Kamare. Back to Craig. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Avdia. Off target from 3-point range.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call time. The Trailblazers shooting around 40% from the floor here. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Fox. Then it's Morant. Bridges misses. Memphis leading by 14.
Hey, who's watching now?
Morant passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Hayton. Morant with the steal. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Morant. And the rejection by Ayton.
Man, it is tough to get shots over Ayton that close to the rim.
Back to Grant. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. And it's MP with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. There's a screen. Jackson from long range sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Bridges. Over Jackson. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
Well, I think at this point, the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Morant passes to Fox. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Grant outside. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in. 16 points for Donovan Clingan.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Fox. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Grant outside. Here's Clingan, covered by MP. Lets it fly. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's good. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Grant. Knocks it loose. MP inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Grant. From 13 feet, it goes down. Memphis leading by 23. Now here's Morant. A pass to Fox. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson looking around. Klingen with the steal.
Come on, man, who got the ball?
From deep three-point land. And it's Fox with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Wells kicks to Morant. Fox. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And they call an illegal screen
Bad
here.
screen.
This seems to be an era, Tim, of parity in the NBA, but some say there has been a lack of rivalries as well, kind of the culprit.
Well, I think it's tough to have rivalries as often now because you need some sort of a history in the postseason, and I just don't think we've had it. And also, I think it's because some of the stars have changed teams as frequently as they have, makes those rivalries less likely.
Can you think of the last real rivalry we've had in the postseason, even going to the finals?
I think it has to be Steph's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers, 4 straight finals appearances.
Now Morant, following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Klingen. Let it go, and the layup is up and in. And that's 18 points for Donovan Klingen.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Morant against Craig. And here is Webster. Right wing. Abaji, the pass to Webster. Now here's Morant for three. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Avdia.
Hey, who got him?
Now Kamara. No good with the triple. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Fox gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Craig. Morant with some nice D.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
On the wing, MP. Klingon covering. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And Memphis making a change here. Carter's checked in. Here's Bridges. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Craig against Morant. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Memphis no good. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Craig. Pass to Klingon. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Avdia. Good on the triple. Avdia's got 9 points here in the second half. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the miss by Ja Morant. And here is Craig. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. MP grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Morant.
Come on, baby, right.
Swing in with the block. They recover.
Well, Morant puts constant pressure on the defense. I'm actually surprised he doesn't get fouled more.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Morant. Craig with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports.